All right, Joe, chips are still at the front and center of this market. Here's AMD. We're going to start with this one. We got two chip companies that look exactly the same, or very, very similar, I should say. We're going to start here with AMD. This was a big winner on a possible floating island that ended up materializing and resolving higher. Great. What's next is the question. Well, on AMD here, it actually looks a little bit bullish to me. I can't wait to hear what you think about this. We basically pulled back the last 2 days, and buyers still bought the stock back up towards the highs. So this is AMD. Here's Intel. I guess we can kind of talk about these together because they're very, very similar. Intel, same type of deal. Pulled back, in this case, almost to the 9 simple moving average, and then bought back up to the highs. So here's what I'm thinking, Joe. What is your thought here on some of these chips with AMD and Intel as the backdrop?
Well, they both have very similar looking charts, and you can
Yeah.
see that from Friday. We had a breakout in semiconductor stocks that it took AMD and Intel to new all-time highs. Since then, we've sort of cooled off a little bit, but it appears that as the price comes down to the breakout level in both of these, that's where buyers step in and lift this back up. So for now, that's how it's playing out, but I don't believe this could last. It's really just going to depend on a few other things. We still have a lot of question marks, as you know, with regard to how things are developing with the rest of the world geopolitically. So there could still be a pullback in some of these names, and especially with some of these IPOs that are coming out.
Yeah, I mean, just tomorrow we have Cerebras coming out, and we've talked going into this. Hey, is that IPO maybe going to draw funds out of some of the other stalwart winners? And think about it. If you have AMD or Intel from a really attractive price, and recently it's made this huge, outrageous move, probably going to lighten some of that, book some of those gains, and then maybe redeploy that into Cerebras. I wonder what kind of impact that's going to have here on AMD and Intel. Joe, chips are the brizzy rizzy right now. They're not going anywhere. I'm with you. I think these kind of need a break, right? I would kind of like for these to pull back a little bit. Maybe the new IPOs kind of start that up. But maybe if they do pull back, find some footing, they might be buys down there.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the case here. We'll
Yeah.
we'll see how that shapes out. Money's got to have to come from somewhere.
Yeah, that's absolutely. Now, the last one that we wanted to mention here is NBIS. NBIS is back. This stock is absolutely incredible. We first started talking about this when it was like 17 bucks. I guess this is the old Yandex company that went through some things and redeployed here or relisted here as NBIS. This thing has just been a monster. All pullbacks to the 9 EMA have been bought, even if they ended up losing the SMA, excuse me, the 9 SMA. This is now punched through 200. This looks like a pretty bullish candle here to me. What are your thoughts on NBIS?
This also looks like another one that's going to have to cool off at some point. Very
Yep.
nice moves through the $200 resistance level.
Yep.
That's been the price that stock's been trying to get over for the past, well, it looks like the past couple of weeks now. But here we are above it, so it is getting to be a little extended. Maybe there's a little bit more upside here with this, but just like some of the other semiconductor names we were just talking about, if we get a lot of excitement for these IPOs that are coming out, money's going to have to come from somewhere. And seeing as how this is another one that has gone on a fantastic run, we could see money coming out of this one as well.
Yeah, and it just reported earnings, right? So take that with a grain of salt. We'll see if this maybe pulls back to that breakout level. I know it's a little bit more clear on AMD and Intel, but we'll see if NBIS gets a little footing there, if it can back test that 200 level. All right, Joe, really good stuff. Join us for more of these videos. We're looking for trade ideas, anything that you want broken down, like and comment. Mention if there are any stocks you want us to take a look at in the comment section below. We appreciate it. Joe, I can't wait to sync up with you next time.
Sounds good.